it 우에 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 for serenade la serenade 난 차도 없고 면허도 없어 근데 하나 약속할게 I'll get along with your dad for you.
Hi everyone. This is really long overdue. I've actually already filmed this once, but I didn't like how it was filmed and I kind of rushed through everything, so we're going to refilm it. I'm trying to film on my desk for the first time in forever, but yeah, I might have to do some adjusting on, like, because I've got like a shelf here and a light there and all sorts, but I thought now would be the right time while it's kind of still moderately light outside. So we're gonna, I think I'm gonna go from like smallest collections to biggest collections. I think obviously this is estimated. Okay, so I'll go into the first one. I am also suffering from a cold, so I apologise. I think I might zoom in just a little bit. Okay, so this is my girl group collect book. So collections maybe I've dropped or cards that I have that I want to keep. Yeah, so we'll go into here. So I got Singy from I'm a Girl on the front. This is her like tiara card and I just could not part with it. I wish it showed more of it, but yeah. So first I have Egrina. I actually bought this from my friend, but we're not friends anymore, and still kind of upsets me to think about. But anyway, I just kept her in the end. And then I've got a couple of Giselle cards that I couldn't part with when I dropped my Esper collection. And then I've got a couple of Wendy cards. Oh, sorry if I knocked the tripod. And then some Itsy cards. These were my pulls. And then I traded for this card. I do also have another Leah coming. And then I've got the two like benefit cards that were units. Also, if you hear any banging, that's my cat. She's chasing her tail. And then I've got Chloe from Signature. She left Signature, which I was really sad about, and then Signature disbanded, which I'm even more sad about. But yeah. And then I have my Lisa cards. I wouldn't mind getting a couple more Lisa cards, to be honest. It's just I don't have the time. Actually, that's a lie. I do have the time. It's just I have other collections that I need to spend the money on. So yeah. And then we have Lily from NMix. She's my bias, and I went to a trading event and I traded with somebody for this card, and I've kept her. Sohyun from Girls Gen. She isn't my bias, but this was my Forever One pull, and I didn't find a trade, and I was like, well, I don't want to part with her because I still love her. So I decided to keep her, but I am still happy to trade to Yuri. If anybody has Yuri and wants to trade. And then we have some Yena cards. I did have a lot more Yena cards, but I couldn't justify collecting her just because Soloist is so hard to collect and she has so many cards, but I've kept 3 cards. And then last day we have Megan from Cat's Eye. I traded to her. She is my favourite member. I wouldn't say bias yet because I don't know them that well, but she's my favourite member who stood out to me, so I traded to that. And then I've got some more pages in here if I decide to get any more non kind of collection ones. Yeah, so let's go on to the next one. Technically this isn't K-pop, but these are my BL cards. So I have, oh god, I have June Dunk's Shining series. I have all of those together. They are my favourite BL couple, so hopefully I'll be able to get some more cards. I do also have their 2025 calendar coming. Yeah, and then I have Gemini 4th in here. This came with their photo book, which I gave to said friend who I'm not friends with anymore. Oh god, it's so sad. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be this depressed the whole video, I promise. But I didn't ask for the photo book back. She's still got it, so I just have the photo cards for it. And then we have for Pete from Love in the Air. These are some of their like fan meeting cards. I would quite like to get a few more, but it's not a priority. And then I have my Bible Build stuff from their magazine. I know they're not a couple anymore, and there was a whole controversy about Build, but I think he's pretty much been dissolved now. So, but I kept them anyway. I do prefer Bible anyway, and I just wanted to keep them all. And there's some new ones. But like any more BL stuff I get will just go in here because I would like to store them. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Okay, so this is the last kind of miscellaneous binder. This is just boy groups that I have collected in the past that I don't collect anymore, and I've just kept cards for that I love. Okay, so first in here we have Yoongi from CIX. It's really nice because they just released Thunder, which is an absolute banger. It's so good, you should listen to it. But I just don't have the time or energy to carry on collecting him as much as I love him. But yeah, these are just some cards that I kept for him. We are no longer in the middle. And we've got some Very Very cards. I don't know what's happening with Very Very, to be honest. I don't know if they're going to release anything else. I know Donghwan's in the military, but like Ho-young and Min-chan are still on hiatus as far as I'm aware. Min-chan definitely is, and I haven't seen anything to say Ho-young's back yet, so I don't know. And I got Wow from Ace. He is my bias, and I love this card. And Changbin from Stray Kids, he is also my bias. And then I've got some Omega X cards, which I couldn't part with. And then Astro. Sana is my bias. I've never collected. A long time ago, when I first got into K-pop, I collected Astro. But that hasn't been for a long time. And I just couldn't part with this last card. And I got some Tempest cards from Hyungsop and Hyuk. They are joint biases. I love them both, but I did collect them both, but I can't collect them anymore. I just don't have the funds to collect everyone, unfortunately. And then I've got Jisung from Dream. These are the cards I kept from his collection. I swapped biases from Jisung to Hechan. And I just didn't want to part with these cards. These are just I just love these cards too much. And then we have Sing-on from EVEN. I did collect EVEN for their like first album, and then I stopped collecting them because I was just like, I can't keep doing it. But I love these cards, so they stay. And then I have Soho from One Us. I collected One Us like two and a half years ago, I think. And this was the last card that I wanted to keep. So, and then we have my VAV collection, apart from Gisok. And I collected you from VAV. He is my bias, and they're disbanded now. But I got to see them for one of their last shows, I think. And I got to go up on stage and like I had a hug from him. It was like really emotional. And then they disbanded. So that's really sad, but I keep all my GU cards. Then I have Gisok from Don Kids or DKZ. I just love this card. It's a non-album card, and I just couldn't part with it, even though he's not my bias anymore. Sejong is my bias now, so bit of a change. And then I have only one of. I have KB and Rie's. Like these are from their solos. I did have a Yoojung, but I don't know where he's gone. Actually, that's a lie. I do know where he is. He's in my concert binder. Like when I take a card to a concert, they go into a separate binder. But I haven't bought the other members, and I don't think I probably will, but I will keep these. And then I have some Gravity cards. I have Songmin. He's my bias. And I was so sad. I had this plush, and I had it on a keychain. I took it to a concert, and I fucking lost it. So I'm like weeping over that. And then I have MCND. My bias is Win. He's also currently on hiatus. I haven't seen anything to say he's back yet, but that might be just me. But when I went to see them earlier in 2024, because it's 2025 now, we bought me and my friend bought an album each, and these are my pulls. And I had some really cute interactions with him. If I remember to put them on the screen, I will. If I don't, I'm sorry, but he was like waving because we were like up on the balcony, and he was so cute. And then I have some Ju-yeon cards from the boys. I did also used to collect him, but the boys have so many albums so quickly and so many cards, and I'm like, I can't keep up with you. And I just don't listen to them as much as I used to. But yeah, this is an album card. I can't remember what it is from, but it was a card that I was like in love with, and my friend bought it for me, so I just keep them because I love them. And then I have some Dan cards from Kingdom. I used to collect Kingdom, but they were just so difficult to trade for and collect that I just couldn't do it anymore, so I dropped that collection. Eugene from CB1, these cards I just absolutely love and could not part with, but I don't know why I dropped CB1. There was a reason. I think possibly because I didn't have the funds to keep going anymore. Even though I do love all of them, and I watched all of Boys Planet, and I like, you know, I just love them. And then I have my 9 cards. This card actually like signed to my name from a Japanese event. Yeah, so Eden and Very is my bias. I don't really know what's happening with 9 at the moment either. Like, are they going to release another album? Who knows? But I don't collect them. I just get like the odd card that I really like. Yeah. And then there are my Sungwoon cards, because I have all of his albums. I think they're just in storage. These are not in chronological order, because Forbidden Island definitely comes before like Strawberry Gum and Sneakers. But yeah. And then more here for him. Yeah, I love Sungwoon's music, and if you haven't checked him out, you definitely should. This is a recent collection drop. I say recent, it's not actually that recent. All of the Boo Seok-soon cards have been in this binder, but I took all of them out apart from this one because this is the only one I want to keep. So yeah, and then I got some Mingyu cards, more Mingyu. Then this is from Vernon's 13th tape, and then I've got some Dino cards from like his collection that I wanted to keep, especially his Carazone card, because I love this Carazone card. And yeah, that is it for the smaller kind of miscellaneous random collections. So we'll go on to the next one. Okay, now I have to zoom out. To be fair, I said that was the last of the random collections. I kind of lied a little bit. This is kind of, I don't know what I'm doing with these collections. I think I've dropped them, but we'll see. Oh god, is there like enough room? Is that okay? Right. Okay, so first in here we have IPEX. I still love IPEX. A lot of groups kind of overtook them, but I don't know if I'll be carrying on. I collected Aiden. Actually, at one point I collected all members, and I think one of my videos previously might have all of them in it, but for what I might collect going forwards, it would just be Aiden and Yoang. So I don't know if I will carry on collecting them. I haven't decided. Like, I haven't even put white fillers in here. There's a page in there for their comeback, but I don't know. I don't want to. Oh, this makes me so sad. Okay, so the next collection in here is, well, this isn't going to expand anytime soon, or at all. Is Lunate, and I collected Unsop, who last week left the group, which is really sad. Like, I've spoken to him, I had a video call with him. He's literally my baby, but yeah, he was having a lot of like health issues, I think, and then he decided to leave, so I'm like really gutted. Like, I'm so upset, but I want him to be like healthy. But yeah, this collection's not going to grow anymore. And I have, these are Japanese cards, and I have this like non-album for him. Yeah, and then they're just other random member pulls that I've had. That's sad. That was sad to look over. Okay. Next one in here is Jaewon. He was in 101 and then now he's a soloist. He's currently in the military, but I collect just what I can for him. Whether I will carry on doing that, I don't know. I haven't decided. But we'll see. Because I do love him. I don't know. I got his most recent album. I got lucky, but I don't know. Did I steal the cards from it? I must have done, but I can't remember. So I'll just flick through these. I've got some non-album stuff for him as well. He's just, soloists are just so hard to collect. So, oh yeah, I did steal the lucky cards. And then some more non-album for him. But yeah, I don't know if I'll carry on with that. It's just, I think I'm an album behind now. He's so difficult to like even find the cards to buy, so I don't know what will happen with that one. My next binder is actually a fairly small binder. It is my eyelid binder. I collect BND. I don't know if I'm going to get pops for these anymore. I might not. I'm still toying with like whether I should just collect my top 2 groups or not, so we'll see. So that was their first album. I'm doing really badly on their second album. Like, I still need so many cards. And then this is the full set from Weverse you got, and my extra glit version pulls, and one his Target card which I traded for. So yeah, that was a really small collection. But that is my eyelid binder. I definitely don't know if I have enough room for this binder on my desk. But this is my Twice and G-Idol binder. I don't know if I'm gonna have to, might have to just prop that up there, I think. It's a bit of a, hold on, if I go over here, even then it's I don't really want it to be wonky though. Right, let's just leave it like that. That's fine. Okay, so for Twice I collect Jisho, and then for Strategy I was going to collect top 3. I haven't decided if I'm still going to carry on doing that, but we'll see. But yeah, I keep picking up and dropping Twice. I feel like I should just carry on. So yeah, they're the earlier album. These are all the earlier albums. What is Love? I think I just need 2 cards. And then I'm collecting this as a full set. The one that says What's Love. Also, I'm really sorry, I do have a cold. Then we have Dance the Night Away, so Summer Nights. Haven't got any of my like OT set. I'm doing really badly with the earlier albums. Yes or Yes. Then The Year of Years I have none for. A Fancy, and then for Fancy I'm collecting the ones where they all have the flowers in their names. Feel Special. I'm collecting all of these like gold glittery borders. More and More I'm doing appallingly with. Like I have one More and More card, so I own one of the albums, but I don't have the other versions of More and More, so maybe I should. And then it's Eyes Wide Open. Yeah, Eyes Wide Open, and I'm collecting this kind of red set. And then Taste of Love. Then Formula of Love. Between 1 and 2. And then Ready to Be. And then With Youth, I do have a couple of cards coming. And then I think there's 2 pages for With Youth because they had like Nemo versions or whatever. And then we got to Strategy. So my top 3 are Jisho, Mina and G, but I don't know if I'm going to carry on. I might just collect top 2, so Jisho and Jui, but I am not sure. I haven't decided. But yeah, I'm doing really badly. I really haven't focused on that at all. And then pre-order sets from Strategy, which are pretty, and then these are coming in the Nemo versions. Oh god, hello. And then I have their light stick, the Candy Bong Z, and this came with it. And then these are their solo albums. I tend to just buy a digipack. Excuse me. I tend to just buy a digipack, but Geo I bought the versions for. I just sold half the cards, so that's all I have left. Yeah, so that is my Twice collection. So we'll go on to G-idol. So G-idol, I collect Shuhua, and I only collect her from I Love onwards. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Isn't that what it's called? The one that has nude on it. Yeah, I Love. And I'm not going to collect jewel case cards because they're just so ridiculously hard to find, and I can't deal with that. So I'm missing a couple from I Feel. And there's that. I only need one photo book card, so if anybody has it, please sell it to me, I beg. And then we have Heat, and then 2, which was such a good album. And then I've done nothing for Ice Way because I dropped her originally, and then now I'm picking her back up again. And these are just extra cards I have for her. And then when I went to see them, these were the photo packs you could get, so I have those. And then I have Yuki cards because Yuki is my main bias wrecker, and I love her. So I have some of her solo albums, and then these are the 2 cards I pulled from Sway. So yeah, that is all for that binder. So we'll go on to the next one. Okay, so next binder is my NCT binder. I collect Dream, Wavy and Wish. So let's take a look. We're all kind of aligned. And I do have these are my S minis. So I have Henry, and then I have 2 Hechan. So yeah, just move those out of the way. So first in here is Hechan. I only collect him for Dream and from Hot Sauce onwards. So not doing too badly, apart from when you get to Dream Escape and Dream Escape. I'm doing appallingly. I do have some more of these on the way that I need to mark on the way. Yeah, so like Dream Escape I have nothing. And then I only have 2 cards for Dream Escape. So yeah, I need to kind of work on that, but I'll do that this year. And then we get into Wavy. I get Henry. So I have all of his cards. I am missing a few cards, as you can see, but we'll get them eventually. And then I did collect Henry for full group things, but I'm not collecting anybody for full group things going forward. So these are just all I have. And then some other like non-album stuff for him. And then for Wish, I collect Rio. So I have nothing from the kind of debut-ish. Songbird, I have complete. And then Steady, I'm missing 1 card. And then I haven't started their newest release yet. But I will do. And then these are some kind of like non-album postcards that came. They're the same kind of company that did one of the other cards I have. So I'm like, oh, well, I might as well just keep them. Keep them and store them. But yeah, that is everything for NCT. So we'll go on to the next one. Okay, so my next binder is my Rise binder. I do want to actually get a piece of paper because I'm pretty sure there's a picture of me in here, and I, as much as I like shouldn't really care, I do care. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We'll just cover my stupid face up. Although, yeah, I have like a film strip, one of those like 4-cut things that like kind of just would not like my horrible face to be on the camera. So I have Rise, Wonbin's S Mini. I don't know what's going on with Rise right now. I'm having a real hard time even like listening to them. But I just love Wonbin so much, so I don't really know what I'm doing. But yeah. So my bias is Wonbin. I really do love him a lot. For Forget Guitar, I also collected my second favourite member, who's Anton, and then I have a Pob in the middle. And this is from Rising. I want to get the Japanese version, so that's my goal. And then this is the Rising epilogue. I just need their film version too. All of my cards I buy secondhand from Mercari, just in case anyone is like, you shouldn't be buying Rise albums. I don't buy Rise albums, I buy them secondhand from Mercari. Partly because he's so expensive and nobody wants to trade for him anyway, but that's beyond the point. I don't buy anything brand new from SM at all. I even buy my Dream and Wavy albums and my Wish albums all secondhand. And then these are, I haven't worked on Lucky yet, but I might do this year, or I might decide not to do Japanese, but I haven't decided. And then these are some other album cards. No, these are non-album cards. And then this is one of the Anton ones that I pulled, and I just wanted to keep him. So yeah, that is that for Rise. So we'll go on to the next one. Okay, so this is my next binder. I feel like I want to put Lehan in a binder the same size as my Rise binder, but like I feel like I'm more likely to keep going with Boy Next Door than I am with Rise. Oh, I don't know, because I really love Rise. So complicated. But this is my Boy Next Door collection. I collected Lehan. I wish I had like some kind of like charm thing or something I could put in here, but I don't. So this is their first mini Who. I just need the Weverse card. And why I need a couple of cards. How I am doing appallingly on like what even is this page. And then I've got 1999. I'm just missing 2 cards for that. So I should probably get on and just buy those cards. And then I really wanted a card with his blonde hair because they didn't give me any album cards with blonde hair, so I bought a pop. And then these are just my extra Boy Next Door cards, because I really do like all the members, so I just wanted to keep all the extras I needed that I didn't need to trade to Lehan. Also, it was really difficult to trade to Lehan, so I didn't even bother. But yeah, see, like there's not much in here, but I feel like it will grow over time. Or I could just put him in a binder the same size as Rise. I haven't decided, but yeah, that's that one for now. Okay, so now we're getting on to, okay, to be fair, no, Boy Next Door is also an alt. My like alt binders. I do also have a 17 binder which has one in it, but I'm not going to show that on camera, partly because I don't think I'm going to keep him. I'm just going to keep what is in that binder and just leave it for just leave it forever. It's just he's so difficult to trade for. I don't look, and I get too stressed out looking for 17 trades, so and he's too expensive to buy. Anyway, so this is my like one of my first, like my top 3 alts. BABYMONSTER. I really love BABYMONSTER. My bias is Rami and Issa, but I really love all of the members. And YG decided in their like full album drip they were going to give you a full set in whatever version you bought, so yeah. So we had their first kind of, this was it was called BABYMONSTER. It was like a self-titled album, and I just collected top 2 for that. I'm just missing their like bulk. They're like, if you bought all of the tag albums together you got another photo card, so I just need to get those 2 for that. And then I have all the tag versions for this album, so I have all of the cards because you got a full set of 3 cards in every member's version. Yeah, and then we go on to drip, and I have all of the versions, so I have a full set of cards for all of the versions. I can't remember which one's which, but I really do love all of these cards. It's so nice. I know this is the bandana version, partly because they're wearing bandanas. So yeah, and then you got this version in the bandana version as well. I rearranged this because I kind of wanted like the pink ones in the middle, and then yeah, the bluish ones. And then these are, I believe, the tag versions. Yeah, because they've got the full group on the back. I have all of the tag versions for drip as well, so I have all of the members. I just need to get, same as the first album, if you bought all of the versions, the tag versions together, you get another set of photo cards. I didn't do that. I bought mine from Macari. So I need to get the full group. If I don't get the full group, I would just get top 2 again. But yeah, and then I've got some Rami non-album cards. I don't collect her really for non-album, but if I see some I like, then I'll buy them. Like Forever, I love that song so much that I wanted some cards from it, and then I just saw this and it was so cute, so I wanted it. And I still need to put paper behind these, but I have their postcards from their tag versions. Yeah, so hopefully I'll watch this collection grow going forward next year, when they have like another album. But knowing YG, it might take a little bit of a time because that's what they do with Blackpink. But we will see what happens. They might have changed their mind and be like, we want to actually promote regularly instead. But they're doing like music videos for like all of their like songs, and I'm like so excited. They just released Really Like You, and I was so happy. And then at the end, they said they were gonna do Billionaire, and I'm so excited for Billionaire. But yeah, I'm excited to watch this collection grow. As I said, I do really love all of them. So yeah, let's go on to my next one. These binders are so big. So we'll go on to, this is the first of my 2 alts. So my alt girl group is IVE. I love them. I used to collect OT6, and then I went to top 3. I sold a bunch of cards. I still have a bunch of cards like for the other members like here. And I don't know if I'm going to go on with OT6 or not. I might see how I feel this comeback, although Rebel Heart's like song of the year already and it's only January. So we shall see. But anyway, let's go on to here. Oh god, this is even worse than, this is even bigger than the Twice and G-Idol binder. So my alt girl, she is Liz. That's all weirdest thing to say. Liz is my top girl, but top 3 I collect Eugene, Liz and Lisa. See, this is where it gets confusing because I actually think, let me zoom in because you don't need to see the other page. I actually think maybe Ray's my 3rd favourite member and not Lisa. So I don't know, but I do love them all kind of fairly equally. So I have, and then, oh, if it doesn't fit in like a 3, I collected the full set. So these are the jewel case cards. Then Afterlife jewel cases. IVE, which I think I Am is like my favourite song of like all time. Like that song just slaps every time I hear it. I do want to put a POB set down here, but I'm not sure which one. I put Soundwave, but it might not be that one. I just haven't decided yet. And then IVE Mine. I love these cards. And then IVE Switch. I'm just missing Eugene's play version, which I will get at some point this year. And then I've set up for Empathy. Yeah, Empathy. It's called Empathy. So yeah, just set up to collect. But I need to put another page in here because I've got another version, which you get a full set of photo cards in, which is really nice. So yeah, and then we go on to Japanese. I only collect Liz for Japanese. I'm missing the Wave C version, so I'll need to buy that. And then Alive. These are a couple of POBs that I traded for, but they look really cute on this, and so that's why I didn't put them in the POB section. And I'm just missing the B version. And then we got on to hand on album stuff. So I don't collect everything for Liz, I just get like what I can when I can. So, and they're all in like sparkly sleeves. So yeah, these are, oh, and I also have a vinyl card, but the vinyl cards are really expensive and really difficult to get, so I just got Liz and I put her here. I'm not going to get the other members. And I do have another one coming, which is going to go there. And then Season's Greetings cards. I just need 2022. 2024, I actually have the full one on the way, so it'll be in a full set in further back, rather than here. Then other non-album stuff, like concert DVDs and stuff, or photo books. Yeah, and then that's it for non-album. And then full group stuff. This is from their photo book. This is the set I pulled along with the Polaroids. And then I have their, what fan kit was this? Third fan kit, the Scout one. And then I got their Show What I Have DVD. So that's here. And then I will put a page in for their full set of Colourful Days with IVE, the Season Greetings. I'll put that here. And then these are some like other non-album stuff that I have for the other members. And some full group cards. But yeah, that is my IVE collection. Again, I'm not sure if I'm going to carry on, if I'm going to collect OC6 again or just top 3, but we'll see. But yeah, that is my IVE one. So we'll go on to my last 2 binders. This thing is hefty. So this is, as you can clearly see, my Heesung binder. He is my #1 alt. I love him. ENHYPEN are my favourite group. They're kind of joint with IVE, I think. I don't think IVE or ENHYPEN are #1. I think they're both #1 in their own right. But Heesung is my love, the love of my life. So this is my collection with him. Yeah, so this is really cool. So I have his Daikon, and this came with it, so it's kind of here, and then the sticker set I just put here. So I don't nearly have as much non-album stuff for him as I do for Liz, though, partly because he is more expensive, and ENHYPEN as a whole are more expensive, apart from Wonyoung. Wonyoung's like ridiculously expensive. But yes, these are the album cards. We don't talk about this album, okay? We don't talk about this Japanese album. It's so difficult to get. And like the one with the glasses is like £60 for the card, and I'm like, please. Anyway, it's there anyway. Yeah. Oh, and there's only 3 cards. I'm not including these. So I'm collecting kind of top 3, which is Heesung, Sunghoon and Jungwon. So I just need one more Sunghoon for this. They're more Japanese. This is kind of in like chronological order rather than a whole separate Japanese section. Yeah. Japanese. And Dark Blood. Oh, Dark Blood is where I started collecting all of the Engine cards, so I'm missing more. I'm missing Engine cards, which I still need to get, which I haven't looked at for a while, to be fair. More Engine, and I also am collecting Weverse for all the members. So I'm only missing 2 hoodie cards, and then 2 of these like beaded jacket ones, and then concepts, and then this is the full set you got from Weverse. Japanese, then Orange Blood. I have all of the Engine cards for Orange Blood and the full Weverse set as well with the sticker Polaroid things. And then we have memorabilia, which I'm still missing 2 cards for, which I will get at some point this year. And then Romance Untold, and I have all of the Engine cards as well as the full set from the Weverse. And then the repack of Romance Untold, I have all of those. And then this is the set you got. Oh, and then we go into non-album. I need to put a page here to separate it, but I haven't yet. And then these are the Daikon cards that you got. These are non-album cards I have for him. And then some more non-album cards I have. And then this is just to keep everything kind of a little bit more flat. And then like bigger inclusions, which I still haven't put paper behind because I am lazy. But yeah, that is my Heesung binder. So I have one binder which is ENHYPEN. Right, so this is my ENHYPEN binder. So this is for every other member, or like full sets. So this was their first light stick set. Then I have their Goo Goo package. I can't remember what year, 2020, 2023. And then Season Greetings for last year. Their DVD cards, I have both versions of the DVDs. Then their light stick version 2. And then these are full group cards that I have. This was a fan kit. And then these are the cards I have for all the other members. So these are all the J cards I have. Then Jake, Sunghoon, Sunny, more Sunny, Jungwon, Nikki, and then this is a full set from memorabilia. And then these are other kind of bigger inclusions that I have for the other members. I don't know what's happened there. There's something I need to sort that out. But yeah, that is everything. Oh, Jesus. I made it all the way through without knocking my tripod. And then at the last second, I knocked my tripod. How is that even a thing? Right. Anyway, that is my full photo card collection for January 2025. I really hope you enjoyed. I'm going to put this up as soon as I can. And yeah, I hope you like and subscribe, and then join me for the rest of my collection goals for the rest of the year. Okay, thanks, bye.